It is Monday the 17th at 3:30 a.m. locally. Oh, you know what? Definitely I'm turning that fan off. But we're going to get started. We're going to jump right into it. Malou Prytz 24 karat gold is up on deck, right? And all I know is that, like, week after week, these results keep disappointing me. Anyway, I don't, of these names, Malou Prytz I recognize. I don't think I recognize anyone else. Maybe Angelino? Annika Wickihalder? That sounds familiar. But at least one in Swedish. The rest look like they're all in English, maybe. Yeehaw? Maybe Yeehaw is also in Swedish. Anyway, let's get to it, I guess. Yes. And then also, I'm doing this not with the same headphones, but with Bluetooth earphones, so we'll see how this works. Yeah, okay.
Text och musik, Anders Wrethov, Jimmy Törnfeldt, Julie Agard och artisten själv, Malou Prytz.
Malou Prytz.
It's what I'm made of, but I was afraid of my inner brightness. I could be priceless. Good girls don't speak up, much to the beat of somebody.
I'll say this now. I might end up switching back to the headphones. No, but the headphones are also having issues. I don't know. It's just not the same. Oh, but apparently volume's not up. Okay.
Somebody else's drumming, I felt it. Was trying to be somebody. I got that afterglow. It's like I'm made of gold. Don't need no daylight. I'm made like that afterglow. It's like I'm made of gold. Don't need no daylight. I'm made like 'cause I'm 24 karat gold. I feel so. Was trying to be somebody.
I'll definitely have to give this a solid listen to on what do you call this on Studio. The live performance, I feel like it's probably not doing it justice. At least what I'm hearing through these, again, Bluetooth earphones, which is also causing a delay. It seems like between the audio and the visual, right?
Don't need no daylight. I'm midnight 'cause I'm 24 karat gold. I feel so.
What does that mean? I don't need no daylight or midnight because I'm 24 karat gold. What does that mean? Does 24 karat gold sparkle in the dark? What does that mean?
I'm midnight 'cause I'm 24 karat gold. Oh, 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 oh. I'm made of gold.
Okay, yeah, I like it. I have nothing to compare it to right now, so I'm just gonna kind of write in the middle of the page. The chorus is super catchy. It's danceable. But I don't have anything else to say at this point. I'm gonna see if maybe the headphones work better because it's sounding really like distant in the earphones. We'll see. Alright, so I saved this song, and what I'll do is listen to the live performances and then see about saving the songs. If I decide to, or if I'm deciding whether or not I want to save the songs, I'm gonna listen to it on Studio Track. So that's what we're doing. Alright, so we're back with the headphones. Yeah, they're working now. Fun for me. And yeah, the headphones sound a lot better than the earphones. Earbuds, I don't know what they are. But yeah, I still like the studio a lot more than, obviously, than the live. Because obviously the studio is they say the intended refined sound. Not that necessarily live is bad, but there's enough of a difference for me to be like, Anyway, moving on to Dolly Style, Yeehaw. Yes, it is in English, so let's get to it.
Text och musik, Carolina Aronsson, David Lindgren Zacharias, Herman Gardarve, Melanie Webe, Mikaela Samuelsson och Patrik Sean. Plats på scen, Dolly Style.
Dolly Style. That was for them.
Living my life like it's a celebration, chasing my wildest dream. Oh, yeah. Hey, let's go, let everybody know. I just wanna ride my horse. Yeehaw, back on the horse.
Yeehaw?
On the rodeo, wanna see light up on the floor. Yeehaw, back on the horse.
This is similar to that. I feel like the studios, obviously, again, it's gonna sound different. But I'm into it so far. I have to see how it sounds on studio, I think. But so far, I think if it was just based off of a performance so far, I probably leaning more towards Dolly Style. But also, I don't know about this chorus. It doesn't seem like the most catchy comparatively. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up. Come on, everybody, what you waiting? I'm gonna say this one. I love these colors. This one, the purple, looks like Dove Cameron. I really like these pastel colors.
It's all inside of you. All inside. I said, hey, let's go. Let everybody know.
Jihad. I said jihad. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up.
I said, hey, let's go. Let everybody know.
Yeah, it's gonna go above Malou Prytz. I'm just more into it. I'm just gonna write Jihad. Dolly Style. Dolly Style. Giddy up, giddy up. This was a very pleasing to the eyes visual performance. It's a song got to be catchy. There are some parts where it's just like, okay, whatever. The Jihad, it throws me off because obviously I would expect to hear yeehaw, but okay, I wonder if Jihad has referenced something or if it's just like the Swedish version. I don't know, but so far it's above Malou Prytz. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, okay, all right, let's move on to the next song. It's weird because I just saved Jihad, and I feel like I like the live performance better a bit. The studio track sounds a bit too rounded. You don't really hear, it sounds a bit, I'm not going to say overproduced, but it sounds too rounded is what I'll say. I think that's the best way I can describe it. You hear a lot of the nuance better in the live performance for that song. But obviously, that's a quick listen, not repeated listen, so we'll see repeated listens how much I like the song differences, right? Moving on to, is it Redamai? Looks like I'm assuming that's save. I'm assuming that's the word for save in Swedish. Okay, let's get to it. It's gonna be a slow, sad boy song. Is that also like a country shirt? Okay.
Text och musik, David Lindgren Zacharias, Jens Hult. Och artisten själv, Björn Holmgren.
Björn Holmgren. Okay, what's the name of the song? Sadish voice song.
Du har räddat mig minst 100 gånger. Visat vägen när jag varit svag. Jag växte upp först när jag kände sorgen. Vill jag rädda dig. Jag ska vara dina ögon när du inte längre ser. För du har räddat mig. Räddat mig.
Räddat mig, okay.
Marken under mig får jag.
He looks like he's in a waiting room. I don't understand why we look like we're in a waiting room, why we had to focus on the clock spinning. If the whole thing is you've saved me, and I'm gonna save you, your heart, all this other, okay. Maybe I think also live performance wise, I like his voice the most so far, I just don't care for the song. Shanna. I also have to remember that moving on, that A changes the K town to a K. So interesting.
Jag ska vara dina ögon när du inte längre ser. För du har räddat mig. Räddat mig. Du har räddat mig.
Alright, I will say that if things, I'm not saving the song, but it's pleasant and I see the appeal. I don't think I will. Like I say every week, that this ranking is based on how likely I am to pick this song for a listen. And I'm not likely to pick this song. It's just not my vibe type of song. But it sounds really great. Live sounded really great. If this follows like every other week, where the two songs that move on are two songs that were towards the bottom or middle for me, you know, I could see this being one of the songs. We're only halfway through those. I don't know what the other three songs sound like, so let's get to that. Yeah. Alright, this is the next song up, the fourth song. Greczula. I wish they'd say it, but oh, they should say the name. They're not always saying the song, right? Okay, let's get to it. So currently it's Dolly Style, Malou Prytz, and Björn Holmgren. Okay. Believe Me is next.
Melodi nummer 1.
Nummer 1.
Text och musik Amanda Nordelius, John Russell. Och artisten själv, Greczula.
Greczula. Gräs.
There was a boy caught in a tree, sailing on Saturn's rings. Open your eyes, look at the stars.
No, I really was just having this thought of who are the rock bands of the day that are classic rock bands. Who are they? Because what was I listening to? I think Unforgiven just came up maybe on someone's reel. And I was like, who are the Metallicas of the day? Who are the Aerosmiths of the day? Are there equivalent bands? I don't know. It's giving the type of voice. It's giving Aerosmith type voice. I want to rewind this. Ooh, looking so lonely.
Sailing on Saturn's rings.
It's in the middle of the top.
Looking so lonely. It's lonely at the top.
Okay, I'm calling it now. This is one of the 2 acts. Moving on. I'm putting this at my top already. I already know.
But it's beautiful from far away, from far away.
Ooh, okay.
Just believe me, all alone.
Oh my gosh, what is that? And the string too.
Love them before they go.
It's like a specific song it reminds me of.
So open your heart, you know it gets lonely.
Da 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 da.
Open your eyes, open your heart, you know it gets lonely. It's so easy.
I have to put. Let me listen to this first because there's like 2 separate songs that's reminding me of, but I can't name them.
It's so easy.
I don't know if it's a specific 2 songs that it reminds me of, and or that it's just emblematic of like that like late 80s, mid 90s type of rock. What do they call it? That the CEOs who are all doing coke would. That's the idea. It must be that it's just like that style that fits. I don't. It's just, there's some songs that remind me. Anyway. That's the number 1 for me right now. I don't really have to do much deliberation. I'm just gonna go save it, actually. I wonder how this sounds like on studio, though. Maybe it's also just like Queen that it's also reminding me of. Is that it? Anyway, moving on to song number 5. Yes. Alright, so this is the 5th song. This is Annika Wickihalder, Life Again. I have the lyrics pulled up. Currently American His Goal. I forget how the name was said. I'm just going to call him Mr. G. With Believe Me. Dolly Style, Malou Prytz, Björn Holmgren, Greczula. It was like really fat. I knew it. Let's get to it, yes.
Melodi nummer 6. Text och musik Herman Gardarve, Patrik Sean och artisten själv, Annika Wickihalder.
Annika Wickihalder. I'm sure I've heard it before.
I run through the darkness till I'm out of breath. Start to see it, start to believe. I promise myself to hold on till the end.
Okay.
Start to see it, and then I can see colors again. I can feel it coming. I can feel it coming in the air. And I keep on falling in love with life again. I can feel it coming. I can feel it coming in the air. Falling in love with life again.
will say I like her makeup. I like her hairstyle. That inner shot looks really great. I don't know that I care for this song at all. I should. That sounds harsher than I mean to say it. I don't know that I care for this song at all in terms of saving it to listen to. I'm looking at already thinking about it going below Redemai because because I feel like I would listen to that song before I listen to this song again at this point.
The drums sound the thunder leading my way.
The drums of the thunder.
And I keep on
Falling in love with life again.
I made it through the night. I waited for the light.
All right. Her lovely vocals are not enough to make me interested in this song. It's just what it is. So now it's going. I'm just gonna Greczula, Dolly Style, Malou Prytz, Björn Holmgren, and then Annika Wickihalder. So let's move on to the sixth and final song. Yes. All right, and then the final song is Angelino Teardrops, and so it's going Greczula, Dolly Style, Malou Prytz, Björn Holmgren, Annika Wickihalder. This is Angelino Teardrops, and really so far this week, I've not really had to do too much back and forth with the comparative listening, right? So that's great. Everything's, I'm pretty sure about everything. I think the breakout for me is Believe Me this week. So far, Dolly Style is fun to watch, but I don't have like another song I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'll feel so angry. Also, as of yet, we don't really have like another, ethnic person making a bop song. So, okay.
Text och musik, Jimmy Törnfeldt, Joy Deb, Linnea Deb och Tusse Kisa. Välkommen tillbaka, Angelino.
Välkommen tillbaka. Okay. Okay, 2000s boy band. Sorry, what was it? I don't get that dance move. So upset. I'm swishing my one hand dominantly, side to side, but so hard that I'm bending over. What is the dance move? Okay, Speed Skaters. Alright, so that's the last song. I really thought that I was not gonna have to go and do a big listen to every song, but I think with that one I am, because initially I'm thinking, it's going between Malou Prytz and Björn Holmgren, and I'm like, is it maybe going above Malou Prytz? I don't know. I don't think it's going above Yeehaw, for sure, but I have to go listen to things, so. Alright, so that took a little less time than I thought it was going to take. It is going to go where I thought it was going to go, which is between Malou Prytz and Björn Holmgren. Because when I listened to Malou Prytz song again on Spotify, I'm like, no, this is a bop. Actually, no, I'm gonna stick with Malou Prytz where it is. Now to figure out who moved on. So again, it's Greczula, Dolly Style, Malou Prytz, Angelino, Björn Holmgren, Annika Wickihalder. I'll tell you now, if Greczula does not move on, Sweden, you need to have a sit down with yourself and figure out what's wrong with you. You need an intervention. If he doesn't move on, okay? Life Again. Life Again. I mean, I had my standard for intervention. I really thought Redeme was gonna be in it. I really said Greczula had to move on, and he moved on from first place. But Life Again. I mean, we need an intervention regardless because some of these qualifications have been really interesting so far. We got 2 more weeks of this. Tennessee Tears and Manzimmerlo. Okay. And then, okay. Life? Okay. I mean, okay. I don't get it with that song, but okay, Sweden. Okay, you do you. Anyway, thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.